Good evening, everyone. Welcome to British Wrestling Radio on this beautiful Thursday night. Well, beautiful as in everybody's still got a roof on the house, hopefully. I haven't. We had roofs and tiles blown off last night. But hey ho, that's where you go. Evening, Ross. Are you alright?
Evening, Dean.
Evening. Oh, bloody hell. We got the bass boom, got the boom bass here.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's alright. Don't worry about it. Gonna have a good show tonight. I am just sorting myself out because I've been a dick and I overslept. So, but everything's fine. Had a nice week watching wrestling, have we?
Yeah, not just watching, actually, if anyone's kept an eye on my Facebook, but I'll get into that a little bit.
Yeah, we'll get on to your little Facebook activities later on tonight. Before we go any further, we would like to wish every single person connected with British Wrestling Radio, whether you're listening on the YouTube, if you are listening to us anywhere you can find us, if you're live, you're in our chat room at bwrradio.com, and then you go. Yes, I have to do that for Ryan, or because I say mate, because on Tuesday I actually spoke to him again, and and it cost me a fucking fortune. I didn't realise it did. You what? Yeah, nearly about £8.50. Now I can give you the real thing that happened. I thought I'd left the phone on, and when I looked, it said 35 minutes connected to America, and it was something like £3 a minute. And I thought, oh shit! So I was looking at £100 bill. And then I waited till it come up, and then I just went, oh, thank fuck for that. It's not. They cut it off. They cut me off. Thank fuck for that. Because otherwise, that'd have been £100 fucking phone bill.
I've done that before.
Yeah, we handed it to America though.
Well, yeah, fair enough.
But that's just me being a typical Dino in it. Right? Please do not kick me out of the chat room because I'm in it. I'm in the chat room as Foofy Kings, please. Okay, there we go. I'm in as Foofy Kings.
But yeah, just going back to what you were talking about the I've never rang America.
Yeah.
Do you remember the WWF Superstar line?
Oh God, does everybody remember that?
Well, I stupidly, for some reason, used to ring it up like every other day.
Your reason being?
I was bored, and and when my mum saw the phone bill, she was like, "What's this number?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't know." So she rang it up, and it was the Superstar line.
What, did she get somebody up the line going, "Hello, you're welcome to the WWF, yep, brother"?
Yep.
Oh dear. Oh, but what can we say? There is some absolute great stories when you're kids. I think the worst one I did is it was just after SummerSlam '97 when Brett beat Undertaker for the title, and they said, "You must ring this line to hear exclusive comments from Bret the Hitman Hart." So I rang it, realised it was 35 pence a minute at a time. 089 numbers. Do you remember the 0898 numbers? Yep. And you made a fortune with them. And the next thing you know is all that Bret said were, "Yes, I beat him. I'm the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Goodbye." And I went, I paid £2 for that because it took me 2 minutes to get fucking through. And it was like, is that it? Fuck's sake! And the wonders of the old WWF Superstar line and everything. Was it Todd Pettingill? Pettingill that used to do it? Yeah, Todd Pettingill with he had to have Sonny or Sable. Oh, fuck off. Don't you start. I've got rid of it for one fucking night. Don't you dare start on me tonight. See, Sonny? See what I get to get in the bleeding Nixy? I get a replacement for you, and he gives me more shit than you, and we're not even 5 minutes in. Okay, yeah, but it was good to speak to Ryan because they had a debate and they didn't understand it about saying that at the moment TNA wrestling is bigger than the WWE. And I said, well, yeah, well, because me and you both know the reason why. Is because TNA is on Challenge TV and WWE is on a premium paid channel, Sky Sports. And Challenge is on Freeview everywhere. Yeah. So, but a lot of people had an argument about it saying, what do you think? I mean, let's get before we start. Do you think Challenge is a big TV channel over here? Yes or no? Is Challenge a big TV channel?
I think it's what they call it, a niche market.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to watch Bullseye from the 80s, or you want to watch Nightmare or Funhouse, or you want to watch Bob's Full House from the 80s, or even worse, go back to Celebrity Squares or shit like Ninja Warrior and stuff like that, then yeah, it's the perfect channel for you. If you want to watch Brit Wrestling from 10 years ago, yeah, that's the one for you. But if you want to watch Wrestle Talk, yeah, fair enough. It's still your one for you. But I think TNA needs to be on a mainstream channel. When you say mainstream, it means there's either going to be BBC 3 or 4, or Channel 5 or ITV4. ITV4 would be the perfect home for TNA, I think, because they have all the sports on. I mean, I'd rather watch TNA pay-per-view at night. They could have that live once a month on ITV4. Think of the ratings they'd get.
I know, it's just, well, obviously, Dixie Carter needs to obviously work out that's what's best. I won't say what's best for business, but...
Right, well, let's go through the history of the channels that TNA's been on. Right, now you can say, oh, okay, yeah, fair enough. All right, start at the beginning. TNA was on the Wrestling Channel.
Yeah.
Right, then it came off the Wrestling Channel and found a new home in Bravo. And I think the moment that happened, the Wrestling Channel's days was numbered, and it changed to the Fight Network. And that's when we lost it as Wrestling Channel. All right. So we had TNA went to Bravo 2. Now, if anybody remembers Bravo 2, great channel, superb. That's where the UFC was first shown in this country as well. So you had TNA, and it was still showing the pay-per-views the Wednesday after the Sunday. So then you've got that, and then it went to Bravo, which was the mainstream Bravo channel, where it stayed until Bravo closed down in 2008. Is that 5 years ago now? 5? Yeah, something like that.
Possibly.
Then TNA had the brilliant idea to start going on BT Vision, which problem is nobody fucking had it in 2010. Nobody had BT Vision. It's not the big thing that is now. Nobody had it. And then all of a sudden there was a big outcry, and it ended up on the Extreme channel. So it went from the Extreme. We all remember the Extreme channel. They did the best one they did, the Extreme channel, is they had a pay-per-view on, and they cut it off halfway through because they didn't realize it went on for 4 hours. They didn't realize it went on for 3 hours and 3 and a bit hours. They thought it went on for 2. So he was watching this thing, and I remember watching it, and it was TNA versus it was Kurt Angle versus Mr. Anderson, and he was watching it, and all of a sudden it finished, and I went, "Whoa, where the fuck's that?" And I did complain to Extreme TV, and I did get an email. I rung in, and I literally, yeah, it was when British Wrestling Radio started then, and I rang in, and I bollocked them, and I gave them a right bollocking. And I got an email from the owner saying, "We're really sorry, we are going to show it again at full 8. We didn't understand the time restraints with the adverts and everything, advertisements, and we are going to show it again in full." Yeah, showed it again in full. 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. It was stupid, and that was Extreme, and then we went from Extreme to Challenge TV as it is now. So, but I think, well, there's good reason to watch it this week. I'm not kidding. I'm not going to spoil it or anything, but I looked at Rockstar Spud's Twitter last week. Now, have you done the same, Ross? Since you've looked at,
actually.
You gotta tweet, mate. Tonight's the night. It's gonna kick off big style. Last week, Rockstar Spud had all these people going, "You fucking piece of shit. You are an absolute arsehole. Go back to Britain, you tiny little turd," and all that. Called him every name under the sun. And Rockstar Spud's going, "Yeah, keep going, bitch. You are following me. No, I'm following you. You are following me. So you must be doing it for a reason then, dumbass." Answered every one of them beautifully. Didn't hide the fact. He just kept going and going and going with every single one of them. Loved him. Absolutely loved him. Foxstar Spud's great on Twitter. So if you got a chance to do it tonight, then please do, because tonight it's going to kick off. That's all I'm going to say. TNA is on live tonight, 1 a.m. in the morning, which is just at the same time as a friend of ours' new radio show called First. What's Mac's radio show called?
Force Finish Wrestling Radio. But have you seen his Facebook?
No, I haven't. Why is he not on tonight?
He's not actually doing it now.
He's not doing it now?
No. Apparently, well, he said, I don't know what it is, but there's something.
Ah, fair enough. No. Right,
So-
no. Nothing to do with us.
No.
No, never do. But Mike would love you to do the same. Ah, shit, I've got cramp in my leg. Oh, fuck, I've only been here 5 minutes. Um, Sorry for the lateness of the music, but we found out that the music sounds great, so just it's Christmas. We're gonna have a great last song at the end of the show. I promise you.
Oh.
Ah, right, okay. So it's gonna be a great, great, great last song. That's all I'm gonna say. And I fucking looked all over for them. Um, Anyway, get to the straight point. This week in British wrestling, there's been loads and loads of talk. A show that was supposed to be happening tomorrow by a company that's not got a high XT. I'm not going to name the company, but if
Yeah,
you if you if you like a song called Gravel Pit, that gives you an idea of the song. That gives you an idea of the title of the wrestling show, the wrestling company. Check out my gravel pit. There you go. That's it. Then you get an idea of the song, get an idea of the company. Um, he's and so tonight we've got this. So tonight we had yesterday put an announcement up the saying due to unforeseen circumstances, the show's been cancelled. Facebook went mental, and there's a page called Support UK Wrestling, and give them the due, good bunch of guys that do it, and they ain't dropping this. They've been tearing this company's ass to shreds for the last 5 6 months. It's just crazy, crazy, crazy all the time. But I'm not going to go into that because that's not to do with me. I'm just a dumb guy that does a radio show once a week on wrestling, and what they do is their business. And yeah, so no Winter's Lay, not Fred Flintstone Wrestling. Fuck's sake! What does it have a bleeding have a ring announcer called Bam Bam or something? For fuck's sake, you know what I mean? But anyway, the reason why Ross is on tonight is Nixy is working and she's doing because it's the Christmas things and everything. She couldn't get out of it, so Nixie's not working tonight. So but we are doing a show tonight because literally for the next 6 days, I said that right, 6 days I'm working. So I'm working all the way up to I even work in Christmas Day. So if you're gonna take the piss out of my status on Facebook, you can bollocks a lot of you. I'm working from tomorrow all the way up to through Christmas Day, and I've still got to wrap all my presents up, and I've still got to post them in the post box as well. So I've got to go that tomorrow morning. So there you go. Uh, but thank you to everyone that sent us good wishes and everything. The awards, let's just say, the awards have had a response I didn't want. Let's put it that way. I've had people going on saying, well, why aren't we being nominated? Why aren't we being nominated and stuff? Well, people didn't vote for you. Simple as that. It's not nothing to do with me. I'm not fiddling it. I'm not messing about with the bloody thing. It's just the fact that people didn't vote. And if you're going to have a go at me, then fine, have a go at me. But I'll stand my ground. I'll show you all the votes if you want me to. I'll just do that. But
Well,
that.
let's just say it's more legitimate than the WWE voting.
Oh yeah, very much so. Yeah. Just remember, if you want to vote for your favourites of 2013, go to Facebook page. All the nominations are there, straight there. We're going to keep them at the top of the page for the next week, and then lines close at midnight on December the 26th. As soon as that shuts, then on December the 27th at 10 p.m. we have our awards. It's nothing serious. It's just a bit of fun for all of us that were in. Just what you guys think of what happened in 2013. I've got a sneaking feeling Fan of the Year is going to take some beating. Right? But the problem is, you can't vote for yourself. So, Winters can't vote for Winters. You can't vote for yourself. Very simply, it's anybody else that you feel has done amazing with British Wrestling Radio this year. That's just that fan, and then you can put it on your Facebook page that you was British Wrestling Radio's Fan of the Year 2013. So there you go. I was shocked at some people's nominations. Put it this way: best British wrestler, Ross. No Martin Kirby.
Really?
No, there's no Martin Kirby. I don't think. But he's nominated for Project Ego in the tag teams.
Yeah. So he gets a nod, but yeah, I thought he'd be up there. among the best British wrestlers.
Yeah. But that's the way it goes. I mean, we don't. If when people vote for people, they do that. Kaylee Ray got more votes than him, and I thought, well, she's got to go in then. Um. So, but that's the way it goes, and the stuff. But right, we'll get into this stuff. There's no. I'm not going to do events because literally there's no events over the next couple of weeks in December. I don't think anyway. If there is though, there's one up in Hull. New Generation Wrestling up in Hull. El Ligero's on there. Um. No, it's not live on TNA tonight. No, we could put a link up that shows you where TNA is showing live, but I won't do it until after the show. Also, tonight, after the show's finished, stay in the chat room because at 10 o'clock, we're going to put a link between here and Rob Maltman's radio show because then Rob does a great job. He's got his Christmas one. I think he's on tonight. I'm not quite sure if he is or not. But he will be broadcasting live through British Wrestling Radio's website, which is going to be one of the things I'm wanting to do from next year. Is instead of doing music everywhere like that, is I want you guys. I'm going to hear your. Going to get. Going to get more like we're going to put the BritWest Chat website podcast on. Put podcasts on like Indie Corner and stuff like that. Get them on there. That's and all these other guys. I mean, it's like I've said. I've got no grievance with anybody. I've got no grievances with anybody, so please don't have a go at me. I'm just going to put podcasts on, find a podcast of the week, put it on, and then we'll go from there. And then for half an hour before the show, you can hear that podcast. And if you like it, you can go to their webpage, and there, because I put all the links, I will put all the links up in the podcast section. Yeah. And go on.
No, so it's all about supporting all the.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we're fans. If you're going to turn around, this is the one thing that absolutely bugs me to death. It does not mean oh, I don't have grief for bleeding curse. Fuck that. Or because of bleeding hump day. It's because he doesn't like hump day, he says. So that's any bleeding, he says I like Sheffield United. Cock. But it's like we said, I think if anybody supports British wrestling, it gives you guys a better idea, and you have more time to listen to other people's, then fine, do it. It's great. And that's what we do. And well, hopefully we'll get more and more people listening to more and more podcasts, or even getting interested into British wrestling again, which is the main thing. I think, now, the reason why we've got Ross on ain't just because of Nixy's not working. It's because once a month, we're going to have this thing called Fan Promotion of the Month. Right? Now, nobody else stepped forward. Ross. Now, Ross's favourite promotion is...
Revolution Pro Wrestling.
There you go. Revolution Pro Wrestling, which is based in...
Kent. Sittingbourne, Kent.
Sittingbourne in Kent. Now, if you've not been to if you're going to get to know about more the promotion sides of British wrestling, this is what we did. Last month, we had Pixie with ICW. December, it's this. Next month, it's wide open. If you want to come on, do it. Before we get to that, I've just remembered something.
What's that?
I've just remembered something. Right. This is an announcement. In 2 weeks tomorrow, 3rd of January, British Wrestling Radio is dead for one night only. Now, before you start, I am not bringing back House of Pain Radio. It is still going to be BWR. But that night is... I had a chat with a friend of mine, and on January the 3rd, we're going to have Bulldog Wrestling Radio.
Nice.
And on that night, literally, I've asked people if they want to come on, and we're going to get people coming on and telling that, because we're going to get this, because starting in January, we're going to get this momentum going to get the Bulldog into the Hall of Fame. Now, it's going to be, I know people are going, oh, here we go again, fucking bleeding Bulldog again, fucking Bulldog. But it's important to a lot of people. In the 2 months since Michael's come on the show, he's got over 1,000 signatures. When he came on the show, he had about 1,200 signatures. He now stands at over nearly 2,400. So he's nearly doubled, and stuff. And then we've got that about it. But January 3rd, we're going to get loads of people, if they want to come on, and talk about British Bulldog and what he means to them, and hear their memories of him and everything like that. It's basically just going to be it's going to be Bulldog Wrestling Radio. But then we're also going to do the bits as well, so we might be longer than 2 hours. We might go 3. We might don't know exactly what it's going to be. Oh, another baby boy. No, it's not a tribute show, Asa. No, 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 no. It's just I want to give what other people think. Everybody knows how I feel about the guy. Oh, do you know that they're selling that Bulldog set for 20 quid now? That I've got.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
what's
personal.
what's-
Yeah, yeah, him that's selling all them DVDs.
yeah,
yeah.
I saw that actually.
Yeah, the Bulldog box set for 20 quid. 20 quid? Fucking hell, I
Bargain.
paid 40 for that not a year ago. Cheeky shit.
well, it's all about promoting the Bulldogs, though.
But I bet you sell this now. If you've got 20 quid spare and you want I want a box set of 37 DVDs, get it. It's worth every bleeding penny. And besides, you can't sell it on eBay. So there we go. That's a nice drink. There's been a lot of people saying about stuff with British Wrestling Radio and stuff. The BWR network is what is going to happen. But it will, at this rate, the WWE network will happen before the British Wrestling Radio network will happen. And if who the fuck is messaging me now at this time of night, eh? Oh, I've got a match on my football match. Oh, you fucking wanker! I forgot about that. Yeah, but it's just fun and games. What can we say? My schoolmate's been commenting on my bleeding thing now. I don't believe it. You know, because I put up that thing about one day to go at bleeding work. My mate's been Nick Kershaw, you're a shit. You're an absolute shit. You've just seen your status, what you put on my Facebook. You absolute turd. You absolute fucking turd. Anyway, guess what day it is?
Oh, no.
Guess what day it is? No, I'm there. Go. I'm doing it now. I'm gonna wind Kershaw up. Wah, fuck him off. I don't care. Yeah. I put a pic. Hello. What's the bleeding's happened here? I don't know. Are you still in the chat room, Ross?
Yep.
Are we still on? Are we still online?
Yeah.
Everyone can hear us.
Yeah. I haven't. Yeah, it still says live, so.
Okay. I'm just doing it because my tablet just decided to bleeding completely die on me that minute. Oh.
The joys of technology.
Yeah, joys of technology. Yeah. Fuck 'em. But I don't care. Anyway, I'm sorry about that, guys. It's just that my bleeding tablet decided to play something out completely bleeding random. But we go there. We go. And I'm just getting back in. So please don't kick me out. There we go. If we have problems with Justin TV, it's nothing to do with me, because literally what happened with a few wrestling sites have had problems with Justin over this week. So we'll go on as long as we can. But if it does go, then stuff. I'm now called Lovely Bump, apparently. So please don't do it. Yeah, that's me. I'm Lovely Bump. I changed my name every time. It's bleeding tablets. Yeah, can you hear it? Thank you very much. Right, now, as we're saying, January the 3rd, Bulldog Wrestling Radio, and that's it. And looking forward to the new year. Also, on the 27th, it's the award show, but it's also predictions. What's going to happen next year, Ross? I mean, last year, and I don't know who asked me, but I think it was Warrior One that asked me, that said, what's your predictions for 2013? And I said, and I quote, British wrestling will be on a mainstream channel. Then what happened? Da-da! We got Brit Wrestling channeled up. There we go.
Good shout.
Its final resolution is tonight in America, and it'll be shown on Sunday on TNA Challenge. Yes, and the main event is Jeff Hardy versus our very own Magnus. And we got to talk about that. Big news came out of Preston this week, don't we, Ross? Massive news came out of Preston this week, weren't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We had there was a few announcements came out of Preston City Wrestling, and one of them was that Riddick Bowe is no longer going to be on Road to Glory end of February, beginning of March. He's not going to be on that show. Apparently, Riddick Bowe changed agents. Is that right?
Yeah.
And he changed agents, and the new agent wanted to ask Stephen Fludder for more money. And he said, "No, I've been dealing with his other agents, all been taken care of. It's all been fine. Everything's been agreed, blah, blah, blah." And they wanted more money. So Stephen, in his great wisdom, decided to say, "Right, if you're going to ask me more money, fuck it. Kiss my ass." The old agent, I'll give him his due, and even Stephen said this. He gave back the money for the deposit. He gave him all the money back because he didn't want no hard feelings between him to Riddick and Stephen. But Riddick Bowe is not coming now to Preston City Wrestling in February.
That's correct.
Now, what a replacement. We knew this. We knew the rumors about this was happening. We didn't know how true. And I've got some hot off the press news about this person as well. I'm going to do that in a bit. But what we got first of all is an announcement that Lionheart has been after for ages. He's banged him. He's gone mental at him on Twitter. He's gone ape. On March the 1st at Preston City Wrestling, Road to Glory, will be the PCW champion Lionheart will be taking on the phenomenal one AJ Styles at Preston, which I think is amazing. That's now got everybody talking about PCW. Everybody's lips on it. The whole PCW gang went into meltdown. It was Steven said it himself. He tried to keep it under wraps, but he couldn't do it no more because of what happened with Riddick Bowe. So he thought, let's see if we do it. What a replacement! You've gone from an ex-world heavyweight champion who's never wrestled in his life to one of the top 10 wrestlers in the world today. I mean, Ross, what you think? I think at the end of the day, do you think that swap them over like that is amazing
I
to
think
me?
this could be like with all the coverage it's getting. I think this could be a really big thing for PCW.
Yes, he was cursed. Yes, he was in Scotland last time. But and he was wrestling. I think he was wrestling for PBW, which is Lionheart's promotion anyway, because he took on Noam Dar as well. I think that was one of the great ones he did as well. But I think it's a great announcement. Absolutely superb announcement to do that. So well done.
Can I just jump in quickly?
Go on.
I've just seen Warrior One's comment in the chat room about that might not happen now. From what I've read on one of the other websites, he's close to signing a new contract if he hasn't already, but TNA are going to let him go do his independent bookings.
Yeah. What it is, the rules with TNA with other wrestling promotions is you can wrestle for anybody you want, but you can't wrestle for a company that's got a TV contract. So you can't appear on TV in their ring. So he can't do Ring of Honor. He can't do all the wrestling companies that's got a television contract. So he's yeah. So he said that, and he can do all these other bits and bobs. So AJ Styles is coming to Preston. Well, that's one of the things for 2014. Another one for 2014 is March 29th in Stevenage. Southside Wrestling. Oh my God, what a lineup so far. They haven't even started announcing the matches, I don't think. They've announced the overseas guys that's going to be there. Tommy End, one of the great independent wrestlers, and he's a part of the tag team. SDS, Sumerian Death Squad. Is that right, Ross?
That's who that. Because
Yeah.
I've seen the name a few times, but I've never seen him before. So
Yeah. And then we got the announcement that Paul London and Brian Kendrick are coming over. So we're gonna get Spanky in. Oh, do you know it's got to be done at Stevenage? Let's go Spanky. Let's go Spanky, and it'll be Ross, don't it? It'll either be Gavin or Bleeding Ollie. And oh yeah, and by the way, when we go to them, what's the number one rule in getting in the signing queue? Number one rule: don't stand behind Ollie or Gav. You'll be waiting forever.
Yes, as I was. Unlucky for some.
You was. I was stood there going, there's a fucking bus coming in a minute. Fair play to the two of them. They do a lot, but Jesus Christ, did they take a load of bleeding stuff to get signed? Woo! And
I mean,
got that.
even the Pope said that, didn't they?
Yeah, the Pope was the Pope. Dude, yeah, the Pope. He was just going, "What the? How much stuff did he sign?" Unbelievable. Enlighten me. Who's Chibly Blue?
I saw that
Chibble.
name actually.
Who's that? I don't know that. Oh, enlighten me. Enlighten me times three. Oh dear. I don't know. Anyway, we did that. We did that, and we saw the other bits and bobs up there. But they've also announced that Jay Lethal is going to Stevenage, and Sanjay Dutt. Sanjay Dutt is now going to be there. So there's all these guys coming over, and fair play to them. Stevenage is going to be packed to the rafters. The 3 times it's already been there in Stevenage, it's absolutely been packed solid. You can't knock Ben. You can't knock Ben Hold for what he's done with British wrestling, and he's done an absolute amazing job. Southside and Preston are doing such a great job, and it's not just them two, it's the other companies as well, because they see what's happening with Southside and Preston, and they are now coming up to the mark, and they're doing it well as well.
I mean, I think last year in particular was amazing for British wrestling.
Yeah. Hold on, Nixy's messaging me. Excuse me, give me 1 second. We are on now. And Nixie's just messaging me to see if have we got a show tonight, because if we have, I could get home at a certain time. She knew it was going to be at 8 o'clock tonight. But who's Chibly Blue's got me now? All right. So very simply, there's Southside and PCW with that as well. I mean, PCW for end of February have got Maria, ex-WWE diva Maria. They've got Eddie. They've got Mike Bennett. Loads and what else they got going? There's all these other guys as well. I forgot the names off the top of my head. I completely forgot. But it's trying to remember everything as you want. But
what's the the Godfather?
Godfather, Papa Shango, same guy.
I think, Mike Bennett.
Chris Masters, yeah, because Chris Masters is also doing Southside at the start of March. It's going to be quiet for a few weeks because of the TNA tour that's coming over next month, isn't it? We've got TNA here next month. Shout out to Real Deal Wrestling in Nottinghamshire and Lincolnshire, part of GWA. Yeah, Real Deal Wrestling. But it's like we said, it's going to be quiet. I mean, I'm trying to find a show for January, and I'm trying to find a show for February. And I think I found one for February, which is Full House Wrestling's anniversary show.
I've got one for January.
Oh, yeah, all right. Right, we're getting to you in a second, because we're going to do that right now, actually. Right, Revolution Pro Wrestling. For those who've never heard of Revolution Pro Wrestling, Ross, give us in your eyes why you love Revolution Pro Wrestling.
Well, I got into it, I think it was it 2 years ago?
I think so. Was that the one when I told you about it?
Yeah, it was just after. Yes, it was. And it was just before IPW and Rev Pro kind of had the split. And in the 2 years that I've started going there, I've not missed a show down in Kent. And they've had the likes of, I mean, I've seen Project E go from strength to strength. I've seen Noam Dar have an amazing year for a 20-year-old, is he?
Yep, something like that. Yep, I think he's not a teenager no more.
And I've seen the London riots, and it's amazing the amount of talent that they can pull in down there.
Overseas wise, they've had Jerry Lynn and Colt Cabana. Is that right?
Yeah, Jerry Lynn, Colt Cabana, Bret Hart made an appearance.
Magnus.
Yeah,
Magnus. Well, bit of both worlds with Magnus, isn't it? He is overseas, but he'll always be one of us.
Well, yeah. Michael Elgin.
Yeah. Yeah. What did you think did you heard about Ring of Honor Final Battle? Who showed up?
Yes, I did.
Chris Hero And Chris Hero's coming over here next year as well, isn't
Yep, January the 19th at
he? Yeah,
the Angel Centre in Tunbridge for IPW.
yeah, it's Chris Hero. Um, so all that bullshit theory that it's some work. He's going back to WWE like they did with Daniel Bryan. Oh yeah, he's going back. I bet he doesn't. I bet if he goes back to WWE, guess what, sucker? You did it. um, but there we go. I mean, Revolution Pro. It's like you said. If you've only been going for 2 years now, and you see, what is it the attraction that makes you want to do Revolution Pro, saying over IPW or something like that? What makes it different to IPW?
I've got to be careful because I'm actually, yeah.
Okay, fair enough. We won't say that. We'll get. Whoops, censor. We've got it. I've asked a question. Anyway, we'll get back to the Revolution Pro. Right? Why are you such a fan of wrestling, Ross?
There's just something different. There's something for everyone at every show.
Yeah.
Like there's something for the fans of comedy wrestling, high flying. Yeah, as I say, there's something for everyone.
Yeah. And this, to give you an idea, Ross contacted me about 2 years ago, and he never knew about British wrestling, didn't know anything about it. And the one thing I've always said, and it's worked on you, and it's worked on everybody I've met, and it said once you find British wrestling find British wrestling, you'll never stop going.
No, and that's actually turned out like that.
Because you always want more, and you want more and more and more, and now it's getting to a stage where you're finding stuff, and that's all it is. It's once you've been bitten, you'll want to do it again and again and again and again and again, and that's the thing. It doesn't matter where you come from. You might come from the best wrestling place in the world, in America or Canada or wherever it is. In Britain, if you open your eyes and look in your local area, you'll always find some wrestling. Might not be the best one, but you will find it. Oh, we've got Grimsby 12th of March, Styx versus Trent Beretta. I've come up with a theory with Styx, with Southside. What do you reckon of this? Now, if Styx is listening, this is for you, son. Son, I can't believe I just said that to Styx. He's 6 foot odd and bleeding 200 pounds. Christ, he'll kill me. Man, Styx is banned from having a title shot in Southside for 1 year, right?
Yep.
Paul Grint isn't.
Hmm.
And Paul is his real name. Na-na. Ah, see?
Loophole.
Loophole. There we go. There you go. Knowing my luck, I've given Ben now 6 months of writing to do. He'll be like, oh shit, right, close the loophole. How are we gonna do that? And it's like we said, Harvey Dale's been kicked out of Southside, but Dale Harvey hasn't, which is his real name.
Oh.
Exactly. Yeah. But I think, yeah. Oh yeah, guest of the year. I didn't have Bleeding Harvey Dale on it, did I? Shit. I'm gonna have to change it again. I'm gonna put Harvey. I can't believe nobody voted for Harvey. I cannot believe nobody voted for Harvey for guest of the year. I really don't. Yeah. Absolutely fuck all wrestling there. Dear me, that's a good one. But cheeky fucker. But it's always the same. I mean, it's like we said. You'll always find wrestling near, but it might be a wrestling academy. It might be a wrestling school. Or it might be a great wrestling company, PCW, Southside, Rev Pro, all these great ones and everything. What's the name of the guy that runs Rev Pro, if you don't mind me asking?
Andy Quilden.
Andy. Ah, that's Andy, is it? Yeah, I remember Andy. Yes, he stood me up on this show a couple of times. Cheeky guy. Yeah, he's one of the guests that stood me up. I'm gonna kick his ass when I get to a Rev Pro. They came up to my end. They came up to St Ives, my end of the thing, last year, November, and I was in bloody Sheffield that weekend. So pissed off I missed it. So mad. I was like a fucking wanker.
That was Tajiri come over.
Yeah, Tajiri came over here and did that. And I was like, fucking wanking, bleeding shit. I'm in fucking Sheffield. So I went apeshit. Absolutely mental. But why should people choose Rev Pro over any other show, any wrestling show in Britain? What makes Rev Pro your favourite promotion?
As I say, there's something different for everyone, and it's just the crowd participation. there's no crowd like there's no crowd that I've seen. Then yeah, I know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Nah. Well, let alone. Someone come here. Right, help out a mage. Give this page a like if you can. www.facebook.com Puppetmaster. Yep, sure, no problem. Yep, give that a like. I'll get that on. Get that on for you, bloke. No trouble at all. But Rev Pro is, I mean, everybody goes and they always talk about the shows and everything. Where do you think they're going to go in 2014? Do you think it's going to be happening even better for them than this year?
Yeah, I mean, some of the names they've got coming over, they've got, well, like Southside, they've got Jay Lethal, they've got, who else have they got coming over? Oh, that's bad, I've forgotten who they've got coming over.
Trent Beretta? Is it
yep.
Trent Beretta? Yep, there you go.
No, he's just coming over to Southside in Nottingham.
Oh, yeah, and he's also in Grimsby.
Yeah. Yes. And also they've had Uha Nation over.
Yeah, Uha Nation. Is that how you say his name? Uha Nation.
Yep.
Not Ura Nation, like I've been saying for the last 3 fucking months.
Uhura Nation.
Why didn't people tell me this? I sounded a twat. I sounded a fucking twat. Oh, jeez. It's not fun. You make fun out of my fucking accent, you bollocks. Oh, let's take the piss out of the northerner.
Oh, why not? No, but...
Kiss my ass. Kiss my bleeding ass. There we go. Anyway, thanks for saying about that. I mean, Revolution Pro is your baby. It's your favourite promotion. So, at the end of the day, everybody's got their own favourites. I'm not allowed to have my favourite because I'm doing this show. And I just see companies doing different things in different ways. If you said to me this year, I mean, I made a point that I was going to go to another wrestling show, but Southside. And I went to 2 shows. I went to 3 shows, even before, 2 shows before I even went to a Southside show this year. I did PCW in January and did Full House Wrestling in February. Then went to Southside March. Southside in April, did the weekend at Southside. May, what did I do in May? I went to someone else's. Oh, I did Speaking in May, that was it. June and July, ABW June, and then with July we had House of Pain, and then a Full House. I've done all these different shows, these places and everything like that.
Well,
I was in a show. Yes. If you didn't know that, Ross, I was in a show. Did you know that? I was in a 45. I was in a 45-man Royal Rumble for all of 3.5 minutes.
How did I miss that?
It's crazy, innit? You blinked and you'd have missed it. Right.
Well, yeah.
I can actually say it now. I can't watch it on YouTube no more. I can't because I look a twat. I look in that ring with my blonde hair and I go, what the fuck was I thinking? There's all these guys in the wrestling ring and all you see is me smile my fucking head off. And it's just absolutely, I'm just going, what the fuck was I thinking? But it's like you're saying, it's what that makes me me. I was a fan and I was living what every fan wanted to do and was stepping them ropes.
That's it. I mean, if you show your passion, then that's all that matters.
Happiest twat in the world, though. Damn right I were. The best day of the day, I think I've said it a million times before, and I'm going to say it last time. I'm not going to talk about it no more. Dolph Ziggler's losing weight. I've signed up for the gym, bitch. I have actually signed up for the gym. I'm doing the gym thing for all next year. I'm going to get myself in decent shape for once. So I can't believe I'm actually doing it at 44 years old, but I've got to do something. And yeah. But I think the one thing that did me is when you're walking into a place that you've never been, and then their biggest heel in the company, Maximilian, comes up to you and says, so you're Deano. You're throwing me out of the Royal Rumble. You're throwing me out of the Rumble. And what? My eyes just opened. I went, excuse me, what? And he went, you are throwing me out of the Rumble. And I went, why? He says, because it'll give you the biggest cheer of the night and it'll put heat on me as always. I said, fair enough. Shit! Holy shit! And I remember I actually did that. It was just, I just thought I was going to go in that rumble, get hit in the guts, and then fall over the ropes. That was it. But no, 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 no. But
You could
that
have
was
done the
it.
Drew Carey.
Do you know that's all I wanted? I said to Andrew, "This is," and Nix. I never said this to Nixy. I said to Andrew, I said, "You're not going to do a Santino on me, are you?" And he says, "You are." I say, I'm not just going in for about 3 seconds, am I?" He says, "No, no, no. You will be in there for a bit. I promise you." And I went, "Okay." He said, "Well, promise, no Santino Morella here for you." But they had a great show the other week, guys, up at Elite British Wrestling. They are going to a new place now called Waff on Dern in February for their first show of the year. They are starting to sell out now. They're starting to sell out their shows. They've got a real good audience participation at the one, and the crowds are getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So for me, I just want to, and I got nominated for the award last week, Breakout Star of 2013. There you go.
I was going to say, did you actually find out whether you won that or
I
not?
haven't found out at all. I don't know if I won or not. But it'd be funny if I don't think I'll do. I mean, there's too many great guys in the organisation. I'm going to try and get the female star of EBW on the show next year. Spax, she's called. She's a great girl. She knows the wrestling and stuff. And I think we'll try and get something like that for next year. I am going to try and get more guests on. See if they want to come back on, really. We've got a few guys that's in the pipeline. But it's going to be cool next year. 2014, he's going to be breaking. Breakout stuff. But yeah, fucking hell. Yeah, me breakout. The only thing I break out is my bleeding trousers when I bend over. I'm telling you now, that's all I
Lovely.
break out of.
Oh,
Telling you, break out of them. Fuck no. It's a good stitching. That's all I'm going to say. Great, great stitching. But I can't knock it. It's one of them things for me. To the, if like I said with Nixon, I keep saying it, and I'm gonna stop saying it now because I must be boring every fucker to tears with this. It's I said to um I said to Nix and I said it to everybody. If you'd have said to me a year ago that at the end of 2013, A would have had Callum reach his target and he's going to America. B we'd have had Georgia and Dinah Smith on the show. And C that somebody said, "Oh, by the way, Dean, do you fancy being in a wrestling show?" I'd have knocked you. I'd have knocked you out of the park. No way. And it's this thing that I believe in, and I don't know if anybody else is, but I know about you, Ross. I'm a great believer in if you do good things happen to you.
definitely.
If you do bad things, then bad things will happen to you. If you do good things, karma and all this, there's great things happen back. I never thought this year what would happen. We started this year on a bwr.co.nr, which nobody could find. Nobody could know where we was. And then we went to bwrradio.com, where we are at this moment. And new chat room, new chat, new site, bright, everything we want it to be. And we've done it. And I'm signing it up for another year, so you're going to put it with for at least until 2015. And get
Cue
that
the
going.
Daniel Bryan sound. Cue the Daniel Bryan sound.
Breeze. What? No! 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 Get the Daniel Bryan. No! No! Anyway, talking of Mr. Bryant, TLC, or in my eyes, Total Lost Cause.
I saw you post that last night actually as well.
Oh yes, by the way, if you didn't know what me and Ross was doing last night, we was listening to WZR Radio, WZR TV Tuesdays. It was on a Wednesday instead, so it wasn't TV Tuesdays. It was WZR Hump Day, yeah. Hump Day. I was so close to ringing up again and going, hey, Clarky, what? Uh-oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? But I know that drives people up the wall because it drives my bleeding wife up the wall. She goes, how can I say, fucking spare when I get that. But that's what you do. But nothing to worry about, and we do our best. But yeah, me and Ross was listening to WZR last night, and because they had real serious bad issues on Tuesday night. So
Yeah, I mean,
I'm ringing Skype next time. Next time I ring up bleeding Clarky, I'm doing Skype You can bet my ass on it. There's no fucking way I'm doing bleeding phone call again. I didn't know he allowed Skype phone calls. I didn't know he allowed it. That's the thing that did me. I didn't know he allowed Skype calls. So I'm gonna kick his ass. Anyway, he's on next week. Anyway, Christmas Eve night. If you've got nothing to do Christmas Eve night, 1 o'clock on a Christmas morning, it's on live. Yeah, if you want to get Sam on, I'm working. I'm working till 3 in the bleeding morning. But
That's you sorted out there.
hey, sorry.
That's you sorted out there.
Oh yeah, you kidding? Christmas Eve at work. That's gonna be the busiest night of the bleeding year. If anybody, by the way, if anybody actually wants to see what I did, I posted up a video yesterday of what exactly my job entails, and I've just swear it's like there's a woman falling off a church roof. It's and if you do it like that, and stuff like that, then you're laughing. But yeah, if you type in on YouTube "woman falling off church roof," you get to see what I do for a living. It's not the footage that we saw, but it was the way it came on the screen. So we had that, and it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy that day at work. But I can't say anything about it because it's data protection. But people put this video on YouTube, and he actually put the moment of when she fell, which is fucked up. So, but well, that's my. I mean, what can I say? And if anybody hears a fart noise in the next 10 seconds, it's the wife. She's just gone to the bog. I do not push women off churches, no. But it's 55 seconds long, the video. All right, but there you go. It's fun and games. Anyway, as I said, after tonight's show, in an hour, just over an hour's time, Rob Moultman will be presenting his take on the British wrestling scene at this moment with this very special guest. Don't know his guest because he's not bloody posted it on Facebook for ages. But if he's still on the radio, if he's on, then I'll put it through the webpage. If not, bug it. Who cares? But definitely have Rob Moultman on the show. If there's not Rob Moultman, I'll put the BritRest Chat latest podcast up. There you go. And I'll put that up for you as well. All right? And we'll do that to you. But we'll get everything going. Anyway, America. AJ Styles. As we've said, TNA have now given him... Did you see how much money he was asking? And how much money that they offered?
Was it?
Did you see that?
I did see something about it. Yeah. It was
right. For those who don't know, AJ Styles was on $350,000 a year. Now, but he wanted $350,000 again, and TNA offered $200,000 for the new deal, which is still not to sniff at. It's still not to be ignored if you like us, but they had that with him, and now TNA have realised that AJ can make loads of money away from TNA at this moment because he is the face. He's the face and everything of TNA, and looks like terms have been agreed, and he's going to re-sign with TNA, which will be great because of the feuds he'll be having and everything. We don't know that Jeff Hardy's contract's up in a few weeks now. That's the next superstar that's going to be umming and ahhing, and rumor has it that he's not re-signing with TNA. So the talent scouts of TNA have got to get their head out of their arses and sign either some decent talent, or they've got to get the negotiation skills on board because they're going to lose some great wrestlers. But Jeff Hardy's no great loss, really, is he?
No, especially like in the last few years, especially with all the injuries and legal problems that he's had.
Yeah, but if you were to, I mean, look back at Jeff's career in TNA. He joined on the night that Hogan joined. Yeah. January the 4th, 2010. Yeah. He signed up then and everything like that. What is, if you remember Jeff Hardy for one thing in TNA, what is it? And I know what you're going to say.
The heel turn.
No. Right, I'm going to ask the chat room. He's just said heel turn. What is the one thing you remember Jeff Hardy for in his life in TNA? There's one thing that everybody remembers. Two words.
Are we talking outside the ring or?
No. This happened TNA.
Victory Road.
Victory Road. Come on, Victory Road. How have they allowed? I remember talking it on here. I think it was Nixy had been on a few weeks, and Daniel was here still. That was Victory Road. I mean, he was terrible. And I think that you remember watching it, surely. I think everybody remembers watching it and going, "What the fuck? What the fuck's that?" I
Yeah,
felt sorry for the
70
poor.
odd seconds of it.
Yeah, I felt sorry for the poor buggers that were watching it on pay-per-view, weren't you? I mean, they actually paid to watch it.
I mean, even Sting had the look on his face as if to say, "Why?"
Well, even Sting, when he came out of the ring, there was somebody shouting that was a bullshit match, and Sting turned around and went, "Yep, I totally agree with you. It was bullshit." Even Sting was bloody mad with that one. It just seems that what is next for Jeff? I mean, if he does leave, where can he go? Is he going to do the 3-month contract that bloody RVD's just done in TNA? So he can get cold turkey, go cold turkey, and then get back on it. Because that's
I
obvious
think
what Rob Van Dam's done. I'm sorry, but that's obviously what Rob Van Dam's done. He's done 3 months in WWE, got himself clean and everything like that, and now he's gone back to the bloody drugs for 3 months. It's obvious he's done that. He can't stay off the bleeding. We can't stay off the herbal shit for fucking more than 3 months. And if I get shooted for down for that, fine, shoot me down. But it's my opinion, and I say what I want. But Jeff Hardy, where can he go? Is
I
he
think
going to join
maybe he
his?
should just retire.
Oh, come on, he's too young to retire. I mean, I know he's in his 30s and stuff now, but you can't put Jeff Hardy in retirement. Would you think he'd join his brother in Ring of Honor?
Possibly, or either that, or there's talk of. Do you remember the federation that he started up before?
Oh, with his brother.
Yeah,
That
the,
North Carolina promotion.
yeah, Amiga or whatever it was called.
Yeah, yes, whatever. Enigma. Is it Enigma?
No, it's OMEGA or something, and there was talk about starting that up again.
Yeah. But it's but it's like you just do it, and do you think when they look back on Jeff Hardy's career over the last 3 years that the one turning, it's not going to be a match he had, it's going to be the match that he shouldn't have had.
Well, yeah.
And that's wrong. I mean, you've had people in there that's worked their ass off. I mean, the biggest miscarriage of justice in TNA has got to be Samoa Joe. I mean, since he lost that title years ago, Bound for Glory to Sting when the main event Mafia first started,
Yeah.
I don't think he's had a title shot. Has he?
No, I don't think so.
And
I've been saying for a while he's been underused criminally. I would say.
well, exactly right. You're nothing wrong there. I mean, Samoa Joe. But you look at the list. I mean, you've got Samoa Joe there. You've got Bad Influence, which I think are one of the greatest, one of the funniest things I've seen in wrestling for years. I love Bad Influence to death. I think they're great.
Can
And
you imagine Bad Influence against Project Ego?
don't you start on that with your fucking ego T-shirt, you
No.
fucker.
No, I was genuinely thinking that because, like, USA's funniest tag team against Britain's funniest tag team.
Yeah. But it's like we said when me and Rob said about TNA versus the UK stars. That was one of the matches we'd have. Bad Influence versus Project Ego, or the Multi City Machine Guns as they were against Project Ego. It's nice to see TNA. Thank Christ that we're finally getting rid of the Joseph Park fucking storyline. Thank fuck for that.
I know. Why did they keep that going for so long?
I just think it's given. I think the Chris Parks, the guy that plays Abyss,
Yeah.
I think he's been an absolute genius way of reinventing himself. Because there's only so many times you can be Abyss coming out of a lunatic asylum, or you've been in a hospital, or hospital
Well,
so many times. I think that Abyss needs to be brought back, and Abyss needs to be. I think needs to be the lead. If Jeff Hardy's going, you've got Anderson there at the moment. You got Kurt Angle. You've got who's are the top? Who's the top faces in TNA? You've got Kurt Angle. You got Anderson. Who's are the top faces? Anybody help me out here?
Um,
Um, it's
they're, they're running low on faces on, I think.
yeah. Did everybody see Madison Rain last week?
Yeah.
Hello. Damn. Yeah. Oh, Samoa Joe. You got Samoa Joe, Kurt Angle, and I think you should have Abyss. Abyss be the top face and try and get a title off of whoever wins at. Well, we know who's going to win actually.
Yeah. I was going to say,
Final resolution.
I was going to say, is Magnus a face, or are they? They
I'd rather not. Well, Magnus is a face. What time are we on? For the next 4 hours.
Fair enough.
You can't have Sting. I mean, I'm trying not to. Oh, James Storm, of course. Yeah, James Storm. I'm trying to not think of Sting because Sting's contract's up as well. It's all these people. There's contracts. Every time it gets to the start of the year, you always get these contracts up, and Sting's is up. Now that's going to lead us on to the next thing with Sting. I'm going to ask you, Ross.
Right.
WrestleMania, Sting. WrestleMania 30, Sting.
I know what you're going to say.
Yes or no?
No. I can't say it because unless they just have him in a quick 5-minute match with Taker, but that's not going to go down well.
Kirsch has said it best in our chat room. Magnus is British. He is not allowed to be a face in America. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. Very well put. Best one.
Yeah, good shout, Cash.
Well,
Lesnar versus Taker.
Well, the rumours that he's getting to WrestleMania season now, isn't it? This less than 3 months. We've had TLC. We've got one champion now, who is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Who the fucking hell comes up with these names? Oh yeah, we can't think. Well, Undisputed's not easy enough. Oh no, we can't have an Undisputed Champion. No. Why can't we just have WWE Champion? Not have WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Fuck's sake. And he didn't take him. Now I'm sorry, but did you see the match when he took it off at the top? He would have lost a ladder match with that because he didn't remove him off the hooks, did he?
No, that was a strange one.
It's completely strange the fact that he did that, and but it's the same old thing, innit? WWE got to make it things better than I mean, WWE voting. If ever that's real, then next thing you know, X Factor give singing careers for 20 years. Oh yeah, on the subject of that, vote by AC/DC Highway to Hell for the Christmas #1 this week. Please don't get Sam Bailey and fucking Skyscrapers #1. What have you bought, Ross?
I've not bought any yet, but I will be getting Highway to Hell.
Excuse me, watch this. Hold on. Sam Bailey sucks! There you go. She just said AC/DC a wank. So I just went Sam Bailey sucks. There we go. But what's next to be unified in WWE? They're going to unify the United States and the Intercontinental. What are they going to call that? The United Intercontinental States Champion.
Well, actually, do you remember when Kurt Angle called himself the Eurocontinental Champion?
Oh, fuck me, no way. Don't do it to us. No, bleeding hellfire. Oh, yeah, talking of which, you know that app that I told everybody about, Wrestling.tv?
Yeah.
It's showing all the Attitude Era stuff now. It was showing, last night we had some good matches on at the moment, and it was showing, and they had like, X-Pac had lost his eye in one of the matches at Battleground, I think it was called. But it had Kane versus Undertaker versus Stone Cold in a triple threat. So I've just thought of what you could call the unified United States and Intercontinental Championship.
Oh no, go on.
Yeah, that is called the Who Gives a Flying Fuck what title it is. There we go.
There we go. But
Yeah.
did you see the thing about them unifying the IC title?
That's all, folks.
No,
Hello, I'm hunting rabbits.
got that out. No,
Sorry, go on.
payback. No, the IC title and the Divas title.
Oh, God. The Divaric title.
Well, yeah.
No. Right, we'll talk about Divas now, because we'll get on the Divas, because Nixy's not here, and I can finally talk about AJ without her having in my fucking ear rolls every 2 seconds. What do you honestly think of AJ, Ross?
I think, and I'm not just siding with Nixie, but I think that AJ and Natalia are the only two that can actually, well, maybe Caitlyn, that can actually wrestle.
But it's all this shit that's saying, oh, there's only AJ that can wrestle. There's Natalia that can wrestle. There's Caitlyn that can go. You got to give other ones credit. I mean, Jesus. If everybody remembers Trish Stratus when she started, I mean, Trish Stratus not exactly the greatest person ever for wrestling when she started. I mean, we all know the TNA bleeding tag team, and it didn't stand for Test and Albert. It was Tits and Arse. That's exactly what it stood for. It wasn't TNA. It wasn't Test and Albert. It was Test, Tits and Arse. Because you looked at bleeding Trish Stratus in them days, and you're going, holy shit. Right? They were just bleeding porn models in the Attitude Era, weren't it? I mean, Christ almighty, man. It was just porn on a bleeding Monday night. But AJ, I think, there's had this thing this week where these cartoons come out.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And if anybody's not seen this cartoon, it's basically on one side of it, it's got a picture of AJ meeting her idol Lita when she was about 11 and going, I always want to grow up like you. I want to be like you forever. And then on the other stage, she's got her in bed shagging AJ, CM Punk going, call me Lita. Call me Lita. Amazing. Hello, Stacia. Hello. And I just think that, and when you look around it and stuff, when you talk about AJ and stuff, do you think she's burning out? Do you think she's getting to a stage where she's being burnt out now? I mean, because she's been in the face now. She's been at the start. They've been at the front of the Divas division now for nearly 18 months.
I think she's in danger of burning out because WWE are using her so much. But
well, yeah, I think surely 2014. Surely Paige has got to be seen. Brittany. Sorry, I'm not calling her fucking Paige here. Brittany Knight has got to step up, and surely they're going to put some weight behind her, either as a face or as a heel, and get her up to the picture because you know she can wrestle. I know she can wrestle. If anybody that watches NXT, we know she can wrestle. And why is she not bleeding? And why she is not on the rotor? When they gave this bullshit excuse that you've got to be 21 and you've got that fucking JoJo on there who's 19. That's just the biggest bullshit excuse ever.
Yeah,
Get her on.
It's a Brit that can't get a break.
Oh, really? That old? Really? I've never heard that one before, have we? A Brit that can't get a break with Vince? Oh my God. Wow, we haven't heard that one before. Oh, fucking hell. Hey, what's his name? Oh yeah, Wade Barrett. There we go. Bad News Barrett. Is that the best they can come up with for that fucking guy? That's fucking bullshit, man. Fucking bollocks. I mean, there's that guy. I mean, look at it. I think when we had Manson on last year, there you go, quick plug. If you look through the archives, Madman Manson interview, yeah? youtube.com/BWR online. And we were talking about it, and there was a match that he's got on YouTube, and you've got Manson, you've got Sheamus, you've got Drew McIntyre, and you've got Wade Barrett in a tag team. And I'm like, wow. And you had all these guys, and then Manson's going, yeah, well, look what happened. I was the one that didn't go. And yeah, but Manson's great. I love Manson to bits. Nobody can beat Manson. My oh my god moment of this year is Madman Manson doing the Canadian Destroyer move at Preston on Bubblegum. because nobody saw that coming, and it was great to watch. But
And like how well he hit that as well. That was amazing how well he hit that.
it was just off the wall. I mean, to be honest, truth, I dropped my phone. I just went, you didn't expect it. You didn't expect it. I don't give a shit what you thought. You're just watching this video saying, right, what's Manson going to do there? And he goes, watch this. Woof. The whole place went fucking ape shit. And I just sat there and went, you are fucking kidding. You are fucking kidding me. And then rewind, watched it again and again and again. And you went, how does he do it? And you're watching it again and again and again. And before you know it, you've watched it about 25 fucking times. Great, great.
Is that on the nominations?
Well, it's the but I removed the Oh My God moment because apparently there was only two Oh My God moments, and I both suggested them, so I can't have that really. There was that one and the Southside Wrestling one at Road at I think it was Risky Business, the DVD I gave you at the end of that.
All right.
Because that one with Sticks and he grabs hold of Ben Old's wife in the ring and holds a ransom, and everybody's like, whoa, what the fuck's he?
But it's also one where another show you were at with Rob.
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna say. You're at Southside and they were setting up the table.
Oh
It was
setting up the table at what?
It was the no ropes, no rules match.
Oh, that was 2012.
Oh right, fair enough.
No. Well, my personal Oh My God moment is being asked for drugs by Sabu. With me and Rob were stood there. That was fucking brilliant. Never forget that in a million years. Just sit there, getting everything set up. I'll just give Rob his thing, but I promised him. And then all of a sudden, this guy comes with his big headgear on. And he goes, hi guys, I'm sorry, but have you guys got any weed for sale? And I went, I'm sorry, I don't smoke it. And Rob went, I'm sorry, me too. And he went, oh, okay guys, see you, thanks a lot, see you later. Walked away. And I'm not kidding. You got one guy in his 40s, you got one guy in his 30s, and he looked at each other, and we both went to 10 years old in a second. It was just like, what the fuck? And he said, Sabu just asked us for drugs. Fucking hell.
And you texted me, didn't you?
Yeah, I texted every fucker. I was like, what the fuck has just happened here? It was crazy. We're from the UK. From a place called Sheffield, but I live down in Cambridgeshire now. See you. Thank you very much for asking. Welcome to the chat room. Thank you very much. It's nice to see a new face. Thank you. But it's like, I mean, you get memories. You see good shows, and you get memories, and you always remember them. I think me getting drunk at a Southside show, and then hanging out my arse outside a kebab shop, and Doug Williams walking past and going, "Are you all right?" I went, "Oh, yeah, fine, yeah." Having nothing to eat that day and just having 4 pints and just getting absolutely bladdered. And I'm like, oh my God, I feel shit.
Was that supposed to be on a show night as well?
What? That was supposed to be what?
Was that supposed to be on a show night as well?
That was on a no, because I wasn't coming back from Southside running to do a show. No chance. No way. I was just thinking, I mean, Sharman says it best, the Brit Rest chat guys that was there as well. They were just said, you was hammered. I was like, I weren't. I just had 4. And they went, yeah, but it just the fresh air got me. And I'm walking down the street. I ordered my kebab, and then I just went, oh, outside. It started being sick, and then I just hit the deck. I just felt myself collapsing. And then next minute I looked up and Sarah's walking past me, all the talent, like the Sumerian Death Squad and all these, and Doug Williams went, are you okay, buddy? I went, And the next time I saw Sarah, she went, oh, you look a lot better from last time I saw you. I went, yeah, oh God, how embarrassing. Fucking legend, absolutely fucking legend, this British wrestling when you go to shows, because you'll never believe the stuff you do. I mean, it's funny as fuck. I mean, you know it, Stevenage. Chris Travis, when he slipped outside the ring, and he went up to the top of the stairs, grabbed a wet floor sign, come down, and he goes, there you go. I'm not gonna fucking sue this place, am I? It was hilarious. The whole place was in uproar. And then they'd happen to have one of the best matches of the year.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
That's the bloody thing I didn't have. Match of the year. Fuck. I didn't have that, Dan. Shit. I put all these awards up. We didn't have match of the year. I knew there was one, but I've got show of the year, so with all that. Anyway, we'll get back to this WWE malarkey. TLC, good pay-per-view. Enjoy it.
I thought it was really good actually. I saw some of the reviews and people were saying, oh, it was okay but not great. But I actually really enjoyed it.
Was it a throwaway pay-per-view, as everybody was saying, or was it a great one? Was it a one to keep on your DVDs? Wouldn't have to see your DVD collection or something like that. What do you think?
It was definitely one to buy on DVD.
Yeah.
But not one of the best ones ever. But
the question we've got is, when are they going to turn Roman Reigns face?
I was talking to someone about this earlier, and I think it's going to be the night after the Royal Rumble.
Well, everybody's saying about the rumours coming out of WWE is that he is going to break Kane's record in the Royal Rumble. So Nixy will be fucking crying her eyes out then. So that'll be another one that thing. Hold on, Kirsch has got one. In July, at an XWCA show, one of the Predators left the ring and got a tray of chips. I bet it was Joseph Connors. I bet it was Connors. I bet you it was Connors. Wait till I see him again. I'm gonna have that one, guys. Definitely. But
there's another one, isn't there? The Southside one. Mark Haskins. Yeah. Hot Dog Haskins.
Oh shit! Yeah, that moment of the year. Fuck me, bleeding Haskins. Fuck's sake. The funniest thing in the bleeding world. But I'll never forget that moment. Fuck's sake. Amazing. But I'll get back to Roman Reigns. If what the plan is true and everything is correct, then that's gonna happen, and Roman Reigns is gonna break Kane. What is Kane's record? How many is it? Is it 11?
11, yeah.
It's 11 opponents being thrown out of the Rumble. So we know for a fact if we see the way to look at it, if we see Roman Reigns in the first 5 or first 10. He's got a chance then. So, no, that's not right. What am I on about? I think Roman Reigns, if he does that, then if he's going to be a low number anyway, hasn't he? He'll be a low number or something like that.
Yeah.
And just clean house and stuff. But it's getting to that stage now where we do Royal Rumble and the returns and stuff. There's no returns being planned at this moment. As soon as we find out anything, we'll let people know. Jake the Snake Roberts has not been contacted at this moment to appear in the 2014 Royal Rumble. We don't know who's down to make a surprise appearance. There's always someone. Last year it was Jericho, and a few. And was it Goldust? It was Goldust, wasn't it? Yeah. Goldust was there as well.
Road Dogg.
Oh yeah, yeah.
How did you forget that?
I'm sorry. Hold on, what's this? Ace said TLC was a solid but the usual show, better than the WWE's past pay-per-view events. They had Roman Reigns, should be something. Came with a little next simulation. And Winter's saying, I bet 12 will be Ambrose. Yeah, I think when you look back at the Rumbles of the past, you always look for the people that come back for the nostalgia. I mean, the pop that Kevin Nash got when he came out. If it had been as Kevin Nash, he wouldn't have done it. But he came back as Diesel. And he came back with the music and the look and everything as Diesel. That was the one that did me for the last few years. Or, now this would be amazing. And I know people are going to slate me through the fucking roof for this. Royal Rumble 2014. You get to number 14, 15. All of a sudden, and it goes dum, and the Ultimate Warrior comes out. Just for 2 minutes, just have the Ultimate Warrior fly down that ring. Can you imagine the reception he would get? Just for 2 minutes. That would be one of the best things of all time. If we just, I mean, yeah, it could happen, but yeah, there's like hell will freeze over. But said it.
If you think about it though, he's on the WWE 2K14 game, isn't he?
Yeah. Or as he says, 2K14! As he says. But hey, when you look back in with the Rumbles, and you always who do you think's going to win it? Who's going to be? Who are you going to trust? Right, put it to you better. Who are they going to trust with main event of WrestleMania 30 with the Royal Rumble winner.
CM Punk.
Really?
That was the first name that come to my head.
I think yeah, it's a good point because CM Punk didn't even have a match until 3 weeks before Mania, when they decided to give him Taker. So,
I've got a thought about this. Do you think it's because he came from the Indies, and
yeah,
Vince doesn't like the Indies?
Vince didn't make CM Punk,
No.
right? This is the thing that people don't get. It's the same as Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins and CM Punk and Daniel Bryan. Vince didn't make them. They made their names before they came to the WWE. It's the same if Davey Richards goes, and the same as Eddie Edwards, he goes. They made their names somebody else and came into the WWE. I mean, look what they did. Look what Vince, look, the famous one of all time, WWF 1992, 1991. They announced they'd signed Ric Flair. You had at that time the biggest stars in wrestling history in the same organization for 2 years, 1991 to 1993. Right? Everybody asked for it. Everybody said, "Here we go. We're finally going to get it. Hogan versus Flair." Where did it happen? WCW Bash at the Beach. 94. Because Vince didn't do it.
No.
That's got to be Vince's biggest fucking cock-up of all time. He had the two biggest stars in wrestling history of the last 40, 50 years, and he didn't put it on at WrestleMania 8. He should have. What is that talking? Is that your radio or something talking in the background?
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, I thought it were. It's hard trying to listen to somebody when you got someone talking in people. But they just wanted to change it. But you can't have. I mean, Ric Flair. No matter what it's. I mean, Ryan said this last night. We know that Ric Flair is going to die in the ring. He wants that. He says if he's going to die, he wants to die in the ring. I feel sorry for the audience at the poor fucking show, but he just wants to die in the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you got Hogan, and they had the biggest match in the world in the 90s, and Vince didn't do it. And main events at WrestleMania that year, Sid Justice versus Hogan, and Savage versus Flair. And if you watch, I think it's the history of WrestleMania, it tells you why that match did not happen. Because I think somebody said Hogan was leaving and they didn't want him to, and Hogan didn't want a job or something like that. But it's a lot of politics and bullshit. It's same as everything. But what can you do? What can you do?
Yeah, it seems to be the norm in wrestling.
Oh, I mean, why can't we just have it once? You know, I mean, my dream, right? If you've got a dream match for WrestleMania 30 next year, mine's got to be. If it could happen, I would fucking go apeshit. Right, my reasons for this. Scott Hall is getting into some decent shape. He's lost nearly 1,800 pounds in weight. He's getting in decent shape now with his son. He's looking like he's turned his life around. Kevin Nash can still wrestle. Hulk Hogan wants to wrestle at WrestleMania. He's on the verge of signing. Could we have the New World Order against the Shield or the Wyatt family?
NWO versus the Wyatt family, I'd really like to see.
I'd love to see against the Shield. But we don't think Roman Reigns is going to be in the Shield until WrestleMania.
I was going to say, that's if they're still around.
Alright then. If you've just got Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, the Outsiders versus the Shield.
I'd go for that.
Hall and Nash versus Rollins and Ambrose. No. No.
Oh.
Look at Kirsch. No. That's the nostalgia thing from inside of us. There is talk at the moment of a Divas title. That's the match for AJ. AJ's been asking, I don't know if this is true, but this is what we've just heard over the internet wrestling community.
Oh, yes.
AJ wants Lita at WrestleMania 30. AJ wants to wrestle Lita.
That could be a good match.
Reckon it'll happen?
Uh,
It just depends on Lita, doesn't it? It just
yeah,
depends on how much. It's gotta eat at you, hasn't it? I think when somebody's been a wrestler and somebody says, "Ooh, WrestleMania 30," that's gonna be the biggest one a lot, apart from WrestleMania 10 and WrestleMania 20. It's a shame it's not at Madison Square Garden, but I just think it's too. Madison Square Garden's too small now. I think it's got to a stage where it's stupid to say it, but the Garden is too small for the WWE WrestleMania. It's crazy, absolutely stupid. Yeah, yeah. Bring back Vader. I do not think. No, 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 not after what happened at fucking Preston. No, Jesus Christ. No, 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 no. Facebook the night after Vader was at Preston was the best one of best one of the week. If anybody wants to laugh, if anybody, Steve Fludder's Facebook is the funniest thing on Facebook. I have ever laughed so much in my life. You're his friend, aren't you?
yeah, his Facebook's brilliant.
He creases me up. The photo he did of his missus when she's doing the Christmas tree, that was fucking hilarious. And I'm like, what the fuck does this guy do? But he's absolutely brilliant. I love him to bits. I love Steven to bits, and he's a great, great guy, and he's great to talk to. Lita, AJ, Punk in a three-way. Oh no, that's definitely not PG. Oh no, you think? Oh, you think? Oh no, no. Anyway. Oh, we got some questions. Right, we'll go to the questions in the section. And I know there was one from last week with Asa, and I apologise. The thing is, I don't check the questions during the show. I should do, but I don't. And Asa put his question on afterwards, and I forgot. And I apologise, Asa. I really, really do. We've got one. We've got an Alan Howard. And he says, please answer this in the show. Smiley face. What do you think of the authority situation in the WWE, and how far do you believe it can go, and what they can do to keep it fresh?
I've been thinking about this, and it's quite a. What I think is they could bring in NXT wrestlers that they're looking to bring up as part of the authority.
Nah, I just think that at some point Kane's got to get involved more than he is. They've got to put Kane in a better position than he is. Do you see anybody else joining it?
Maybe, I don't know his name now, but Leo Kruger.
Yeah.
He's kind of got that Roman Reigns kind of look. So.
Bo Dallas.
Oh, God.
Well, I think
maybe
I just think that, I mean, how far do I believe we can go? I think they'll go as far as they want. I think it's got people talking. They know they did the impossible. Triple H was a face for 7 years, and then within a week he was the most hated person in the company. So, and Triple H has done it great, and you've got to give Stephanie a due. Stephanie's at her best when she's the $1 million princess, and she's great at what she does, and you can't knock Stephanie for that. So Stephanie's doing great. Vince has come back on the scene. Well, he was at TLC with Randy Orton. Do you know I've come up with a new song for Randy Orton? You know, to the tune of "I Hear Voices in My Head."
Go on.
You ready? I hear voices in my head. I masturbate and wet the bed. They talk to me. There you go. Yeah.
Nice. But I was thinking about.
Nice.
Anyway,
Bullshit.
Yeah,
nice.
I was thinking about TLC actually.
Yes.
And when Vince came back, I think they missed a trick. Because they could have either turned him heel and made him join the authority, or turned him face and cost Orton the match.
Yeah. Right. Okay. I think I've just found Ace's question. So give me 1 second, please. Sorry about this advent calendar. It's just that every time it comes to an even number, it should be Nixy, and she's not bleeding doing it. So, oh yeah, I've got it. I've got the questions. Here we go. Right. The British thoughts on George St. Pierre, Ross, GSP. You asked
Uh,
me this. You asked me this last week, right?
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not really much of a MMA fan, so maybe I'll let you take this one.
I just think he took the easy way out. Hendricks owned him in that last fight. No question about it. Even Stevie Wonder could have seen that George St. Pierre lost that fight. Right? Everybody saw it except them three fucking judges. Curly, Larry and Mo. I don't know what the fucking hell they were watching. Must have been watching bleeding Looney Tunes cartoons or something like that match. But GSP lost that, and he knows for a fact that if he goes back in that ring against bleeding Johnny Hendricks, he's going to get his ass kicked again by Hendricks over 5 rounds. And Hendricks will be more hungry this time to even put that bleeding in. He's going to go, I'm going to knock you the fuck out. If you thought Hendricks was bad now, you put him back in with GSP, and you fucking definitely know. I don't, and yeah, it's just one of them things. I could not believe it when he won, did it? And here we go. Ace's question. Oh, Nixy, did you watch UFC Fight Night 33? No, I didn't. Are you looking for final battle? Yes, I was. Thought it was a great pay-per-view if I can get a chance to watch it. From what I've seen of it and with the spoilers and everything, it looks a great one. And TLC events for the weekend. Yeah, watch them. What did you guys think about the Slammies? Well, if you heard the show last week, Nixie went bleeding mental. The worst thing is about you guys, now she's not here and I can say it and I love her to bits, and everybody knows I love Nixie with all my heart and my soul. Whenever you're in a chat room with Nixie or she's on Facebook and both of us are watching Raw at the same time, which is very rare, Nixie on Facebook turns into the most unbelievable Facebooker I've ever seen in my life. Because when all it was kicking off, I mean, when the Kane came out in the suit, oh my God, Facebook meltdown. She went apeshit. When there's something with AJ on, she goes fucking mental. Everything like that. And everything else, oh, fucking this, blah, 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 fucking hell, shit, blah, blah. She goes crackers. And you can't knock the girl. Nixie during Raw is one of the funniest things in the whole world, and I don't care about it. The Slammy Awards, fucking hell, Diva of the Year, when the Bella Twats came out, fuck's sake, Nixie went mental. If Bella Twins get this fucking award, I went, what are you gonna do, Nixie? You're gonna get on a plane, fly over to America and in 10 minutes twat the fuckers in the arena? I do not think so. Nixie's just up. Nixie would have been yeah, AJ versus Kane, our Iron Man match. Yeah. What do you think about the student status of Jay Styles and Jeff Hardy? Well, we talked about that. What do you think about Hunico versus Bean Sin Cara? Is he doing better than Mystico or Sin Cara? Well, he can't do no worse. He can't do no worse than Botchamania himself. But Go on, sorry.
I was thinking they're really trying to push him, and
You know why? Name somebody else that they're going to buy masks off. That's the only reason they've got Sin Cara at WWE. It's because of the masks. You've got Rey Mysterio, does one match, gets injured, walks to the back, hobbles, and then that's it. You never see Rey again for 6 months. Booyaka, booyaka, bust my kneecap. Booyaka, booyaka. You can't even set a bleeding. I'm gonna bust a knee on your ass, because he busts his knee every fucking night. But I love it how the way they dim the lights and make it loud so people wouldn't notice the huge fucking tattoo on the right arm of the new Sin Cara.
Yeah, that was a bit of a fail on their part.
Fuck's sake. I mean, do they really think we are 5? But that's it. That was all the questions we had, I think, at the moment, unless I redo it. And no. Yeah, thank you. Well, we'll do. I hope that's answered your question, Alan. I really do. And I hope you listen to it, and I hope it gives another shot at people. Thanks to everybody from affiliates at BritWrest Chat, Wrestle Ropes, and Lock Up Wrestling. They've been a great jobs this week. I don't think anyone's better than Wrestle Ropes for letting people know about the results service in the British Isles. He's absolutely a top-notch bloke. Brilliant to watch. Brilliant to look at all the things that's happening with Pixie and stuff. Pixie rights for them and stuff and everything like that with Scotland. Scotland is an amazing place for wrestling at this moment. There's so many great passionate fans up there, and they've got ICW, which I am going to see next year. I don't give a shit what I've got to do, but I am going to see ICW. Think I was going to. Oh right, we've got to talk about this. What? The fucking selfie on Raw.
Yeah, that got a lot of hate from what I read.
But you know why they did it? Do you know exactly? Well, if you listen to WZ, well, yeah, the reason they did it is because they were mocking Barack Obama because he did a selfie at the Mandela funeral.
Oh.
And everybody knows that Vince hates Barack Obama, and anything he can do to put one over on him, he'll do it. Did you hear about the backstory about the selfie? No, I didn't. Yeah, shot about. It just fucking hell. I mean, you've got a picture graph with bleed. You've got a picture graph. Photograph.
Whoops.
Oh dear. Live radio.
That's 1-1 now, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh Jesus Christ, selfie. Fuck me, Janet. It's absolutely one of them things where I mean, if I do selfies, I look shit. I mean, some people have got the art of selfies down to a T. You know, suck your lips, suck your cheeks in, pull it up so you don't have the double chins and all this shit. They do look like that, and that's fair enough to them. And if they've wanted that, that's fair decision. But it's absolutely amazing. The selfies are getting out of control. It's just like British wrestling, it's getting out of control. Anyway, I'm going to ask you a question now, Ross. Thank you very much for tonight. I can't believe we've done it 2 hours. Fucking hell. I'm going to ask you a question, mate, and I want you to give... What's your predictions for 2014? Have you got any predictions that you think might happen?
I think British wrestling's definitely just going to go up and up. Definitely with the amount of talent.
Do you think we're going to see a rise of another promotion next year? Like a promotion is going to take over from PCW, Southside, Rev Pro? Or do you think we're going to see another one PW at some point?
Not next year, but now it worries me to say that sounds more likely, purely because there's so many companies around that it makes you wonder whether there's too many.
Yeah, but Rob Montman's. I'm going to nick a line off of Rob here. The cream always rises to the top.
Yeah.
Right. If you're good enough as a promoter, and you're good enough, and you look after the wrestlers, then you'll never fail. And that's what people do. If you don't look after the wrestlers and you treat people like shit, you're gonna fall on the wayside. And that's it. Next year, Adrian Neville will be one of the best breakout star in the WWE. I've got that for a cert, because they can't keep him on NXT much longer. Adrian Neville will be there. Magnus will be. I think Magnus will see to the end of his contract with TNA, and then he'll pop over to WWE because he'll be at that right age. When Magnus finishes his contract, Ross, he's 26. And you've got to have that thing burning inside of you that says, oh, shall I try my luck? Shall I see if I can really do it at WWE? Do you reckon he'll go? Hello? Yeah. Ross, are you still there? Yeah. Oh, no.
Yeah.
You did a Nixy, didn't you?
So,
you did a bleeding Nixy on me.
Yeah, I muted myself.
Oh.
Right. So, yeah, it makes you wonder whether he'll get used properly, or it'll just be another case of the Brits being used wrong.
Yeah, but but surely Vince, I mean, he'll do what I think Vince will see what he's got now, and he could work. I mean, he's at 26, so he's at that age where if he does go when his contract runs out in a couple of years' time, and he is in his mid-20s, I think he's got to have that burning feeling inside of you, and you've got right. I've done all this in TNA. I've done everything I can. What's left? He'll do a Taz. You know when Taz was doing main eventing pay-per-views for ECW. and he was getting it all the time, and he was loving it. He goes, "Wow, but I need another challenge," and that's why I did WWE, didn't he? So
Yeah.
yeah. So I just think Magnus has got the tools. He just needs that fine tuning. You know, he's great, but he could be awesome. Yeah. And I
Yeah.
think he just needs so. I mean, nothing disrespectful to TNA, what they've done for Magnus. Nothing disrespectful to anybody that's helped him in TNA. I just think he needs a Vince or a Triple H to show him how great he can be.
Yeah.
And
It's all about tapping into potential.
I mean, look at. I mean, if you can do it, can you imagine Magnus in WWE? He'd be amazing. Look what happened with Sheamus. Sheamus came from nowhere and stuff, but yeah, Sheamus is back next year, and
Do you think maybe another kind of a British invasion of sorts, but with like Sheamus, Magnus?
well, you could have a British faction there now. William Regal as the manager, or anything like that, and then you'd have Wade Barrett, Drew, well, Sheamus, because you had the WWE 12 game with them three in it, them four in it, and you got the other bits and bobs. Um, and you could have
Adrian,
Magnus in as well. I'd have them like a shot, but I think we will see Magnus in WWE. He'd be fool not to try it. At least he can look back and go, well, I did try. And he's got to be on their radar, surely. WWE have got to be looking at Magnus going, let's keep an eye on this guy and see when his contract runs out.
well,
And
it
I
gives
think he'd
us
go,
money sense anyway.
yeah, but let him see what he does over the next 3-4 months anyway, because with Rockstar Spud in TNA as well, the future's rosy for Brits. Because anything with Rockstar Spud, he'll just make anybody laugh. How orange is Rockstar Spud in TNA? How
Not the
fucking
Tango Man.
orange? He's crazy, isn't it? He's like that. Right, yeah. Oh, yeah, one last thing before we go. We couldn't have the last one before Christmas without a rant from me, could we?
Oh,
Right. There's a thing out there that says, what does the fox say? Now, I don't know if
yeah, I've
anybody's
seen that.
seen it. I don't know if anybody's seen the video. I don't know if anybody's heard the song. I don't know what anybody thinks about it. But the next person that sings that in front of me, or I hear it, I swear I have got all this Candy Crush and Bleeding Aggro inside of me. I've got all these fucking things inside of me. I swear, the next fucker that walks up to me in my streets, in my house, and goes, what does the fox say? I'm going to say the fox says, fucking, get this in your mush, you fucking asshole, and I'm going to kick their ass. I'm going to put them on their fucking back. I fucking hate that twatting song. It is the who the fucking hell this side. Have you heard it? For fuck's sake.
I haven't.
Oh my god. The verse is cats go meow, cows go moo. Then what does the fox say? Yeah, yeah, yeah. What the fuck? It's the worst thing that's ever been put. It's fucking a million times worse than the fucking Crazy Frog. The Crazy Frog had a fucking couple of number ones, for fuck's sake. Never like that. Ding 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 bar bar. Brilliant. What the fuck if they're doing with this? What does the fox say? And the best one of that. Oh, excuse me. Right. Everybody knows I got death threats from One Direction fans.
Yeah.
Right? Do you hear their fucking new song on the X Factor this week? Because I went schizo.
I didn't, but
Oh.
other half did.
Let's put it this way. If I was Def Leppard, I would sue their asses for every fucking penny they've got.
Well, did you see the news today?
What?
Apparently they are.
They're suing them?
Yeah, apparently.
Fucking damn right. Biggest rip-off of Pour Some Sugar on Me the world's ever fucking seen. Eh? Metal against fucking the dick. I'll give them One Direction. One Direction up their fucking arse and kick their bleeding sides of them. Fucking tease pieces of shit. No, One Direction did not beat Kurt Angle. They did a switch. It wasn't one of One Direction. It was somebody that dressed like him and looked like him, but it wasn't One Direction. There you go. Put that fucking myth to bed. Fucking what does the fox say? Fucking step wanks. If not heard it, Midnight Memories, apparently this song's called. Fucking blatant rip-off of the chorus of Pour Some Sugar on Me by a fucking mile. And I'm saying it here now. I don't give a flying shit about anybody's got about me. But anyway, first of all, I've just got some things to say thank you. First of all, I just want to wish every single person connected with the British wrestling community, whether you do a YouTube channel, whether you do a Facebook page, whether you do a radio show like this guy, Saturdays 3 o'clock takeover, Radio Medway, Radio Sunlight, yeah,
Radio Sunlight,
radiosunlight.co.uk, yeah, that's right, innit? Yeah.
Yep.
I will find out where you live and hunt you down.
I think it's radio.sunlighttrust.org.uk.
Ah, right. Okay. That's a bleeding mouthful, if ever there was one. I'll put it this way. You do the fox, I do the fucking camel. There we go. And I've got loads of camel videos I can go at. There's more than one. And I've got to do the movie one yet. Nobody's seen the movie one. But it's like on Saturdays 3 o'clock, this guy does a wicked show. He plays some awesome songs from like the old style soul music and the old things from the 70s, and he plays it with passion. He's a great kid. I love this guy with my heart and my soul. Absolutely brilliant. Love you to death, man. It's thanks everything for coming on tonight and talking about Rev Pro and everything you've done.
Well, thank you for actually giving me the inspiration to start talking wrestling.
No, it's shucks. Just want to wish everybody out there, whether it's like I just said before, we do a YouTube page, you go to wrestling, you watch it or anything like that. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to us every week. Have a great Christmas. I won't say Happy New Year because this time last year we took a holiday for 3 weeks. We're not doing it this year. We're back Friday the 27th of December. Okay, at 10 o'clock we're back. Okay, we're going to do our little end of awards night. We're going to have a bit of fun with that. It is nothing serious. I can't explain this enough. Do not take our awards as a pinch of salt. It's just people that's voted and everything like that. It's nothing to do with me. Jesus, if I'm going to get this much flack, I'm going to fucking cancel it. But I'll do it all the same. It'll be amazing to watch it and stuff. So, but I've got a name for 2014. Zack Sabre Jr. By easily. Zack Sabre Jr. and Noam Dar, 2 names for next year. Guaranteed. Yeah, if anybody can get Zack Sabre Jr. on DVDs and watch his matches, watch it. You'll never be disappointed, I promise. His match he had with Robbie X in August was one of the best matches I saw all year. Thanks to every single person that took the time to come on this show this year. Such as we had Georgia, we had Carrie Dunn, we had the guy that did... do you remember the guy that did the play in Birmingham about the wrestler? Alex, his name. And that was one of the best ones of the week. Yeah, the what? We got the what kid?
The Inferno Kid.
The Inferno Kid, that was it. And we had these guys on. All these people. 2000, yeah, Kirsch, in your fucking dreams, boy. Go back to your haddock, boys. They're playing Cleethorpes. There's someone, do you know, Grimsby Town are so embarrassed. They won't even play in Grimsby. They're playing Cleethorpes. They won't even have playing Grimsby. So, and Kirsch, you're the bitch. Love you. And it's to every person today. The memory I'm going to take of this year doing this show, there's one. It happened August, and it was very simple. It was on about 10 to 4, and I got a message, and it was a message I've been waiting for about 14 months, and it was from Sharon Murray, and this is my highlight of this year, and it was a message that said, we've done it.
We've got the money. He's going. And that meant any small to side of what Callum's gone through. And he's going. So 2014, hopefully, is the year that Callum gets his everything he needed. What can we say? We had a blast. There is no plans, I'm going to say it now, while Ross is here, there is no plans for a British Wrestling Radio 24x3. There is no plans to do another 24-hour show yet. I'm saying it yet. You never know. Okay? You never know. But all I'm saying is there is no plans for me and Nixy or anyone else to get involved with the 24-hour show. That's all I'm saying. Okay? Who knows what next the future will bring? Who knows what? But we had such a laugh, though. We had such a laugh.
Oh.
Brilliant. And thanks to everybody. And I want to say thank you to a very special, but she's not listening, so she's not here. But there's a few people I've got to thank this personally. That's Gavin Knotts, because Gavin promoted us like crazy for the charity show. He did some great videos for us this year. He did the sequence at the start of every video you see on YouTube. He did that sequence for us. I want to say thank you to Ollie Harper. Also, he's had a great year with the Gorilla Report. He's done amazing work this year, Ollie. He's doing it absolutely top notch to get where he's going with all his interviews and stuff. Steve, Team Heel in America for plugging us every single week. They do a podcast. To the BritRest chat, who do exactly the same. To the Lockup Wrestling crew, Nick Mason, Robert Shade, and all the other guys up there at Lock Mason. The Lockup guys. Superb website for the wrestling. Same as Wrestle Ropes. I can't believe anybody wants to be affiliated with us, but thank you, Wrestle Ropes. You're an absolute dream, guys. You do the work, and you do it absolutely every day. There's something always from Wrestle Ropes on Facebook. It's brilliant. Thank you to Winters. Thank you to Asa. Thanks to Ross. To everybody. To Kirsch. To Brian Horswell. He doesn't get mentioned, but Brian's always one of the he's one of the quiet ones. He sits there. He doesn't talk in the chat room, but Brian is a star and stuff, and that's it. But Nixie's on Skype. You are kidding.
No, she just signed in.
Oh, you are joking. Right, let's get her on. Let's get her in here for about 5 minutes and go, where the fucking hell have you been? Right, hold on a minute. Oh, here she is. Right. Oh, no. I can only have a few people on the Xbox One. I can only have two people in a phone call, so she can't join us. So that's a downside.
Oops, sorry,
but,
Nixie.
Sorry, Nixie, love. Sorry, Nixie. But British Wrestling Radio has become a lot bigger than I ever thought it would be. I still can't believe people want to listen to us chat and listen to us have a great time and talk wrestling in the most unusual way that we do. It's the Asa to everybody this year. Who knows what 2014 is going to bring? Really don't know. I hope it's going to be. If it's half as good as 2013, I'm going to have a fucking blast. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to have the best time of my life. It is going to be the best year ever. But I said that about 2013. So, thanks to Ross tonight for joining us. Thanks, mate.
Yeah, just for having us back on, mate.
Oh, anytime, mate. You're more than welcome. Also, like I said, in 5 minutes, we're going to be switching over to Rob Maltman's radio show. So that's going to be coming on. And then if you want to stay in the chat room and listen to that, you are more than welcome. You are more than welcome to... It's the only reason I can't support on Skype is because I'm using the Xbox One way. And I can have two people in the chat, but there we go. I'll explain all the technologies next week with Nixon and apologise to her. But
I was going to say, while we've got a couple of minutes, can I just drop in what we were talking about earlier about?
Go on.
Hi. On last Sunday, I went down to the IPW UK training school.
Yep.
To start training. So I actually started. Actually went to my first wrestling training.
Yeah, I think best of luck with that. Best of luck. You never see. We might see Ross being a heel manager. You never know. Nick, you fucker. He's put the 10
Well,
out. Do you know what
I
he's
want.
just done? He's done what this fucker's just done. He's just put on my page 10 hours of the fucking Fox video. You fucker. You absolute fucking. Ugh. Happy Christmas. Bring it on, Camel Boy. Fuck that. Oh,
I've just had a message from Nixy.
go on.
She said, "Can you reply to her?"
Oh God. Well. I can't reply to anybody on. Let's have a look. We've got him. Anyway, we're gonna say goodnight and everything. And oh no, just finishing. And we'll go a bit further than we do 10 o'clock. Okay. Right. Is that all right with you, Ross?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
my man. All right. So if you can disconnect from me, please.
Oh,
You there? Have a great Christmas. If I don't speak to you before. All right, mate.
yeah, anyway,
All right. Take care. All right. Right. Ross has gone. So now we will get Nixy. Oh God. Right, we'll see if we get Nixie on here for a few minutes before she's gone, and then we'll swap over for Rob if you want. But we'll carry on this for an hour. Carry on this for a bit. I'm replaying. Ringing you. Right. Dogs go. I'm gonna fucking kick your ass, Curse. I swear. Come on, Nixie, get back in here. Dogs go wolf. I don't care that song. It just does me nothing. It just really does me nothing. It really does. But what can you do? Hey, Nixie! Aha! She's here.
Hello. Oh,
Hello. Have you just rushed home from work?
I am here.
Yes. Okay. Right. Fair enough.
No, I'm still at work.
What?
I'm still at work, which is why I'm still at work, which is why I have to be a bit quiet.
Oh, right. We'll only be on a few minutes then, because you've got to get back to work. But there you go. See, she's even dedicated. Right. Quick as a flash,
I
wheel.
can't see the chat room though. Okay.
Right. Okay. Right. Fair enough. First of all, what's your intake on the AJ with the cartoon?
I saw it, but I thought it was quite funny actually, more than.
Yeah. Your connection is terrible because you're at work. That's all I'm gonna say. Nick, your connection is terrible. she's Gosh, she said it. Look, she's dropped. She's gone. She's at work and she's she's gone. I can't believe it. She's at work for fuck's sake and she's ringing in. Nixie's here, you're gonna get her fired. Right. Oh, it's 3 participants. Oh well. Right, are you there now?
Sorry.
Yeah, your connection is terrible.
Sorry.
Listen, Kelsey's just said in the chat room, stacking the shelves. Yeah, but yeah. Listen, we're gonna have to let you go, love, because connection's awful. The awful way. I don't know what's up with it, but don't worry about it. All right, we're back.
Is that any
Yeah, that's better. Right.
I still got. I'm holding the knife up to me mouth.
You're cutting in and out all the time, but don't worry. Look, you get yourself back to work. All right. Wish everybody Merry Christmas. Wish everybody Merry Christmas, and then we'll get off.
What if I put what if I changed my tablet? Hold on.
Oh.
I
God,
changed
here we
my
go.
tablet. Hold on. I'm not determined, okay?
Yeah, she's determined. She's absolutely determined that she's going to do this right. So we're going to get us a little bit of a British Wrestling Radio and then stuff. And tonight we're going to have that. And I hope everyone's enjoying this little bit of extra that we're doing. Because Rob Mortman's now on, but he's guesting until 10:30. So we'll do it that way. And in fact, but it's just cool and stuff. It's everything's cool beans and everything what you say. And Nick, you're a fucker. That's all I'm going to say on that one. Because if I'm going to get the foxes every 2 minutes, I'm going to kill you. Yeah. Oh, by the way, got a joke. I've got a funny joke. Got a funny joke, right? Christmas joke. Okay. Now, if you like this, funny Christmas joke. Right? Father Christmas is talking to his elves in the Father Christmas shop. Okay. Talking all the way about that, and they're talking about the state of the presents and the state of the economy and all that. And Father Christmas goes to his elves and he says, "Oh, the state of economy. It's just dreadful, innit? It's absolutely awful." And the elf said to him, "Tell us something we don't know." And the Father Christmas says, "You see, Mrs. Christmas, she can take a fisting all the way up to her elbow." Ding, there you go. Christmas joke. Christmas joke for you. All enjoyed it. For sake. Dear man, but Kirsch is gone, but he's been doing some great fucking jokes the last few weeks. Oh, Expendables 3. Yeah. Ah, you're back now.
Yeah.
Oh, cool stuff. Right.
How's that?
Ah, that's all right. How you been?
Yeah, I'm good. How you been?
All right. You still? What time are you finishing work?
12.
12. Jesus.
Yeah. Well, another 2 hours.
Oh, bloody hell. And you're spending your time off talking to us. I don't know. Dedication
No,
to the gun.
I'm in my own room where I'm alone. So.
Yeah. Right. By the way, I've just said a Christmas joke. Do you want to hear it?
Go on.
No. Oh,
Am I gonna swear at this?
No. So I'll tell you a joke that Kurt. No, I can't say the one because it's about the fisting up to the elbow again. I just made it into a festive one. Very simply, the Kurt came out with a joke. It says he was gonna go to a rave with his sister. Yeah. And she's really aggressive with it because she won't take no for an answer. Take no for an answer. Fucking brilliant. I love that one. Techno.
Oh, that's not. Oh, that's terrible. That is awful. That is the worst joke ever.
That's Kirsch's month of bad jokes on Kirsch on Facebook. He's been doing these
I can't
awful.
see the chat room, okay?
Yeah, no, you can't see it all. It's great for you. But anyway, quick thing about that before we let you go. Quick summary of this week in WWE for you.
Yeah.
That selfie on Raw. What's your take? We did it with Ross and everything. That selfie was just a fucking. Yeah, the announcers did a selfie.
Did they?
Yeah.
I didn't know about that.
Oh, you better watch it.
Someone send me a Facebook link to it. Where's Ross?
Ross has just got disappeared. He's in our chat room, but he's like that. Oh, but
Oh.
yeah, but say. I mean, it's on the start of the show. They just took the piss because Barack Obama he took a selfie at the Nelson Mandela funeral. So it's just a way of mocking him. That was all.
Yeah, but they got in trouble for that.
Yeah, well, it looks like WWE. Well, just taking the piss. But no, but everything all right? Have you been enjoying your DVDs?
I haven't yet. I haven't actually had the time.
Ooh. Yeah, well,
I
obviously.
do want to do the Wrestling TV app though. I haven't downloaded that yet.
Oh,
Totally
right.
on that.
Oh, well, they're doing all the Attitude stuff at the moment.
Oh, don't say that. I'm gonna have to download it when I.
all the 98. Yeah, on the 98. They've just been doing, I think it was Fall Down or Battleground or something like that. Triple threat: Kane versus Undertaker versus Stone Cold.
Oh, I'll have to do that. I'll have to download it definitely.
You got to. It's for his best fun in the world. It keeps on. Wrestling TV is Wrestling TV app is currently at the start of the Attitude Era. Ahmed Johnson versus Goldust.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
Kirsch. So
That is
yeah.
old.
Yeah, but come on, look at it. If it's got the Attitude Era now, just in time for Christmas, that'll be amazing. But anyway, so are you all set for Christmas, wrestling-wise and everything?
I am, I think. We've got the final one next week with the good Santa and the bad Santa.
Good. And we've got the last BWR of the year next week. And then 2014, we've got the get-together in the end of February. When we do 2 shows. Yeah, we might be doing 3 shows yet. I've got to check it out, see if it's possible.
Oh,
we do
really?
a breakdown. Yeah. We've just got to see if we can do 3 shows because AJ Styles is now at Preston when we go up.
Oh, well, that'll be good. The only time I've seen him, and I'll probably echo in a minute, but sorry about that. The only time I've actually ever seen him live, I'm going to sit down now, I've got 15 minutes. The only time I've ever actually seen him is at the TNA event I went to in 2010.
Yeah, well, they've signed him to replace Riddick Bowe, so he's down at Preston on March the 1st. So we've got to get tickets very, very soon, and I'll see if
I thought we
I'll
were
get
going
the
to that one anyway.
Eh?
I thought we were going to that one anyway.
Yeah, but it's a 2-day thing. It's the Friday and the
Oh, okay.
Saturday now. So
What are we going to do on the Saturday? I know we had Southside on Sunday. What are we going to do on the Saturday, or weren't we going to do anything on Saturday?
we was gonna go down to London and have a BWR get together at
Oh,
Victoria
right, okay.
Station or something like that, or Victoria
Right,
or
okay.
something else like that. But Nixy into our chat room just said Nixy's opened the door to the dungeon. It just sounded like that. It just sounded as though he was gonna go, oh yes.
Oh,
But
yeah.
no, we've had
There
a.
you go.
I think we've had us in about good years and everything like that. The reason we did tonight is because I'm working for the next 6, so I can't do any shows. I can't do anything for the next 6 days. So I'm working all the way through to Christmas Day. I'm working Christmas Day night. So Hey, sorry.
You get the most part of Christmas Day, don't you?
Yeah, just what I want. I don't have to watch the shit EastEnders at night anyway.
They're pressing them soaps anyway.
Yeah, fair enough. So we did all the things that we can do over Christmas and everything. I'm gonna let you go because you literally just got 15 minutes, and you deserve that time for your work.
I've got time. I can just hang
Oh,
around
God.
for a bit longer.
All right then. TLC. What did you think to TLC? Because I heard you was falling in and out of sleep watching it.
Who said that? Lance and Webby.
I saw it when I
Mikey in
came.
the chat?
I saw it in your chat room when I came in other day. All the conversations from the other day, and it said you were
So-
falling in and out of sleep.
Is Mike in the chat room?
No, he's not.
No, I don't. Okay. No, I wasn't falling in and out of sleep. I might have rested my eyes once or twice, but that's all I did. I missed nothing, okay? I was there from 1 until 4 a.m. And there's some books in this room.
Oh, got another joke for you. This is from Kirsch. You ready? If you watch an Apple store getting robbed, does that make you an eyewitness?
Oh. Oh. Seriously. Oh.
Fucking brilliant. Superb. They're best jokes in the world.
Best in the world.
Best in the world. There's all the things and everything. Oh, they're riot. They're absolute riot. They're superb. I'll vouch for Nixy. She was awake. There we go. We're talking about other things that's been happening this week. WWE. We're having a good conversation, me and Ross, about the chances of Magnus going to WWE when his contract finishes. What do you think? You think he'll go? Because like he'll be in his mid-20s by then, and you think he's be at that right age to ditch TNA and go to WWE?
I mean, TNA's pushing the corner, so I reckon the morale with the wrestlers might go up. I mean, when I watched it the other week, even I thought it had turned a corner and it seemed better. It just seems to go back to what it was pre-Hogan and Bischoff. It depends how loyal he is to the company. I mean, all right, WWE seems being the big one, but
if he's in his mid-20s and he's at that stage where he's done everything he can do in TNA, then surely you're gonna go, aren't you? You're gonna want. It's always gonna be at you that, oh, what if I'd have done this? I mean, Sting's different. We know Sting. He always had WCW. He always had that stuff behind him, and he's looked after himself well. He's never needed to go to WWE. But we're on about a 20-odd-year-old guy that's in the prime of his career. Everybody's known he'll be the world champion of TNA one day. Everything that happened to him and all the stuff, and you just think that maybe he's got that inside of him to say, we'll go here, we'll go there and stuff like that. But
I'd like to see him do something with maybe Wade Barrett.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That'd be good.
I think that's the biggest thing with McGuinness, because he was about to do that London thing with McGuinness, and they never did it. Yeah.
Well, they started it and it just never materialised, did it?
No, because the business with Nigel came about. So.
Yeah.
But it's one of them things. It really is. It's just one of those things that makes everything different. So you can't knock it and stuff. But TLC to you, was it a total lost cause? That's what TLC stands for.
Total load of crap.
Oh, good one. There you go. Total load of crap there. But come on, he's now the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Even though he never took them off the hooks. Notice, he never took the belts off the hooks.
No, he took the whole thing down. It was like a hanger, that, wasn't it? It just looked like a clothesline.
With the WWE in the middle of it.
Yeah.
But I just think... I saw it... and I just went, he hasn't won. He's just took the hanger down. She hasn't took the belts off nothing. So
yeah. I mean, it was nice to see Cena not win.
Yeah. So Winter's prediction finally was broken on the last pay-per-view of the year.
Yeah, that's what I said to him. That's what I said to him, and he was like,
"Oh, the last one of the year." Yeah. Oh shit! Kirsty just said to tell you how long ago the app is. Mark Henry is making his debut.
That is a long time ago.
Yeah. But I don't care. Anyway, I'm gonna let you go because you've got work for a couple hours left, and you have a great Christmas year, mate.
Yeah, you as well, and everyone else in the chat room. Though I can't see who's there and who isn't. Ross, why aren't you on the other end? I'm going to shoot you when I see you next.
No, it's because literally I can't have more than 2 through my Xbox
Oh,
One.
okay. Oh,
that's why.
Are you on that Xbox again?
Yeah, it's best.
Yeah. Why are you on the laptop?
Because the laptops, I've only got one laptop and I can only use the Xbox One.
Oh, okay.
So until I get my other computer sorted out, then I'm behind on my Xbox One. So,
right.
But we're all fine and dandy. We're cool.
All
but
right.
You have a great Christmas. Thank you for everything you've done for this year.
Yeah. You as well.
Yeah, we'll see what happens in 2014 for us. But we've got one more show left for the year, and that's next Friday, 27th, at 10 o'clock. All right?
A Wolf show. Yeah. I had to make an appearance. I couldn't not. Thing is, I didn't know you started at 8. That's really annoying.
Yeah.
I was sitting in the restaurant at 8.
Right. And because it's the one before Christmas, and I finally got the music sorted at the other end, please do not leave, because I'm going to play the famous song that we are famous for this year. All right, I'm going to say good night to everyone, and I will see you all again very, very soon. All right, take care, everyone. Good and Merry Christmas, everyone, as well.
Night,
bye bye.
Good night.